Amanda here with Provost Park Pass, and today we are bringing you the scariest, the spookiest, the creepiest ghost stories of Disneyland. All right, I have to show off the dress. Chris actually bought me this dress. He is so excited about it. It's my little haunted underworld dress. It's a Hades dress from Hot Topic. He ordered it himself and he was so excited. So thank you, babe. Love it for my haunted video. The Haunted Mansion hosts 999 ghosts, but some say that it is actually really spookily haunted. Back in opening in 1969, a worker was working in the seance room and he heard music coming from the walls. He thought that music or radio had been installed into the walls, but that wasn't the case, and that music never turned off. It was never interrupted. It never stopped playing. So it compelled him to actually install speakers into that room to drown out the sounds. The seance room is full of those happy haunts. Rumor has it that the spell book is actual spells that Madame Leota is citing when you go through the ride. Cast members have found that spell book to be in different places, different times that they open the ride. Ooh, spooky. Who's moving that book? Is it Madame Leota? Is it the Hatbox Ghost? Is it the bride? Who's moving that book? Is it moving itself? Does it just get up and walk away? Either way, it's really scary. Our next stop on our spooky haunted tour brings us to Pirates of the Caribbean. When Pirates of the Caribbean first opened in 1967, they used real human skeletons to construct the skeletons in the ride. Those skeletons were eventually replaced with phony skeletons. However, many people still believe that the headboard houses a real human skull that watches you as you ride by. How creepy is that? So when you ride the ride, look up there. Is he real? Is he not real? What is it? What do you think? We are now at Main Street, USA, which is the happiest Main Street in the entire world. This is where you can find one of our Disneyland ghosts. Legend has it that a girl dressed in a 19th century gown wanders around Main Street after dark. And she's a good ghost because she actually guides lost children back to the baby care center so they can be reunited with their families. Aww, good ghost. Ghosts want to be entertained just like you and I. Supposedly, there is a ghost that stands on Sleeping Beauty's castle during the fireworks show to watch the show. When you're watching the fireworks show, look at the top of Sleeping Beauty's castle. Some say it could be a projection, some say it could be a light, but most people say it's definitely a ghost that haunts Disneyland and watches the fireworks show at the end of the day. The next stop on our haunted tour is a ghost that loves to ride through space. That's right, Space Mountain has a ghost of its own. Beware single riders. He loves to sit next to single riders on the ride Space Mountain. He is described as a ghost with red hair, a red face, and he rides the entire ride with these single riders. But don't expect to catch him at the end of the ride. He hops off the ride by the time it's done. Cast members have also said that they see this exact same ghost hanging out in the locker rooms for Space Mountain. Nothing screams scary like haunted dolls. You're gonna find those dolls, of course, nowhere else, but it's a small world. Cast members have shared stories of these dolls changing positions in the middle of the night, moving, or straight up disappearing. Whether you think these dolls are actually haunted and they come to life at night when the ride shuts down or not, these dolls can still be a little creepy all on their own. We can't talk about ghost stories without talking about the ghost of the man himself, Walt Disney. That's right, Walt Disney's ghost supposedly still roams around Disneyland. Walt actually had an apartment right above the fire station here on Main Street, USA. If you look at the main window, you will see a light that's flickering and it's always kept on. That actually wasn't always the case. Rumor has it that a cast member one time went to turn off the light. She came back to find the light back on and she heard a voice that said, "I am still here." So apparently Walt Disney is still here at Disneyland. When you're here at Disneyland, if you stop and take a moment, you can still feel Walt here and the happiness and the Disney magic that he brought to this park from the very beginning. It's never leaving. He will always still be here. Thank you so much on following along of our haunted tour of Disneyland. Now remember, many of these stories are just that, stories. But Whether they're real or whether they're just myths and legends, these haunted tales bring an added dimension to the magic here at the happiest place on earth. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support our channel, please make a donation at patreon.com/ProvostParkPass. Hit that subscribe button, click that like button, and if you want behind the scenes photos, follow us on Instagram. Boop, boop, boop. Follow. Thank you guys. Happy haunting.